Well, a Queensland couple is recovering after a 3-day-long fight for survival in one of Australia's most remote areas, all while being stalked by a croc. Tony and Lisa Fogg were caught in floodwaters in the Gulf of Carpentaria, stranded with no food, water, phone reception or way out. After being attacked by bugs and forced to drink muddy water, the pair was finally helicoptered out of danger.
And Tony and Lisa, tell us their story. Guys, when did you realise that you were stranded?
When we had to escape out of the passenger window of the car that was already underwater.
Yeah, I guess that's probably a pretty good sign. So this was a place that you went pretty frequently. Like, did you have any reason to believe you might end up in trouble?
No, we hadn't been across that creek before, but we're familiar with the area. It was at less than a foot of water. For us, a very normal, innocuous crossing across a creek on the main road.
The part of the story that really strikes me is the idea of being stalked by a crocodile. Can you explain a little what you mean by that?
Well, after we'd scrambled to the shore and realised we had nothing, I got Lisa and the dogs to go up to a shaded area up the bank. We're used to having crocs in water everywhere we were up here. But then when I went back down to grab some drinking water for us, I saw the crocodile looking straight at me. And from then on, I think he was keen on taking the dogs as a meal. And we basically had to keep him from coming out of the water towards us for the entire night and most of the next day.
We are so glad that you're safe. But did you think at any point that you might not be?
Pretty much the whole time. When we were in the car and it was filling up with water and we couldn't get the windows open and all the electronics were off. And then I remembered Oprah from a million years ago, and the lady said the window will come down. So hit the little button, down came the window. So that was our first, we're going to live, because we all got out of the car. But then you're on the side of the road for however many days, every half an hour is 5 hours, and you just know that you hope that people are coming.
I believe you didn't have any phone reception either. How did you actually make it out? What was the rescue story?
We spent our time making sure we were hydrated, albeit with the croc in the water. We made a humpy out of eucalypt branches and stayed out of the sun and did nothing during the hottest parts of the day. We knew someone would eventually figure out where we were between the two arrival and departure points. And we just basically, had to keep our spirits up by making sure we had what we needed, which was water and shelter, had nothing else.
And what was the moment like when you got a visual on the rescuers, you knew you were going to be saved? Was it elation?
Yeah, I think a disbelief to start off with, and then, oh my God, and then Tony told me to put my pants on. I just had my shirt and undies, and I've gone, I don't care that I don't have my pants on. He went, put your pants on.
We were probably about an hour away from both running around in our undies with mud on our faces, using our pointy sticks.
Yeah, I think it was another day there would have also been a dead croc on the road. He was getting quite angry with it. So, yeah, it would have been an even bigger tale to tell.
Guys, I'm interested in what the relationship dynamics were like during all of this, because it would be a huge stress on any relationship being in a situation like this. How did you guys fare? Was it cooperative or was it arguments?
I don't think we even... It was probably the one time we'd had 3 days without a fight.
I think the problem is, too, if you have an argument in that situation, you can't storm off. Where are you going?
Well, Tony, Lisa, great to see you making it out alive. Thanks for talking to us tonight.
No worries. Thank you very much.
And Tony and Lisa actually lost everything in that flood, so they've set up a GoFundMe campaign, and you can head to our website for all of the details.